Okay, this is Lemmings. So, this game was very popular in the early 90s. What you've got to do, you've got anywhere from 1 to 100, sometimes more. These little dudes, these little blue. There's one. And I'm going to turn the music down even more because that's. Ah, fuck. Music down, right the way down, there you go. Because it's loud and annoying, but it's elevator music, serves a purpose. So you've got to get these guys to the exit. They come out of this hatch, and this is the release rate. This is how fast they come out. Low numbers are slow, high numbers are fast. This number here is how many are inside the hatch, still to come out. This number 10 is how many lemmings there are in the entire level, all things told. And this flag, that tells us how many we've got. When this goes over 0, we're winning. It's at -1, which means we have to save 1 lemming. Now these tasks, these appear along the bottom, and they make the lemmings do different things. So, for example, this one makes them dig straight down. And that is pretty much all you have to do. Just get into the exit. If they fall too far, they splatter. If they fall in water, fire, acid, you know, the usual video game pitfalls. This is the time limit. In the original game, there was a time limit for each level, but they've taken. This is a remake, and they've taken that off for some reason. I don't know. Right now, this demonstrates the floater. Who, see, if I press I, this is my splat ruler. This shows how far they can fall safely. You can see that's not very safe. But if you make them a floater, then the sorry little asses just float down. You only need to save 1 here, so. I prefer to yippee. This one showcases the blockers. Blocker just makes them turn around. Now you don't have to put a blocker on every level. You can actually, they can fall down here, so they don't need to go this way. You can just do 3 blockers. Let's get the speed up and release rate. There we go. Bingo. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've won. Now this blows them all up. Hours of fun to be had with that, especially when you're 15. Things like that hilarious. Oh no, this one showcases the miner. He digs diagonally down. We get 1 of those, so that's, once he's finished digging, that's it, he will lose his task. But this is the climber task. They will climb forever. So once a climber, always a climber. That's why they turn green. Green like the acid that they don't want to fall into. I do like this blue, this layer of blue on the top of the acid. It makes it look really kind of freaky. Chromatic aberration. What's the expression? Now this is my favourite tile set in the game. Because it's very pretty. It's all crystals and ice. And the water, bad news. Very cold. So we just bash through. Fucking fruit flies. Oh my. I will fucking murder you. Right, so now what we need to do is just bash. Bash, bash, bash. Keep bashing. The lemmings, they can pass through each other, they can work on top of each other. The collision detection is very simple. It's just their feet. It just goes, there's like a little, they call call it a pin, and it's on their foot. That's the pixel that they're colliding with. Everything else, their body just passes right through. So they can fall through 1 pixel holes. They can climb through 1 pixel tunnels. It's pretty janky, but that's the game. That's how it was on the Amiga. Because you couldn't really do full body sprite collisions with like 100 sprites on the screen. Not back in 1992, anyway. I mean, this game, the fact that there was 100 entities just running around on the screen was a real culture shock. There we go. Let's blow some more up if we can. So those are the exploders. In the original game, they had a 5-second time limit. They would carry on walking, and then they would explode after 5 seconds. But in this remake, they go off instantly, which I don't know. I prefer the timer, to be honest, but people prefer convenience over pulling their hair out. Now, the thing to do here is these are the builders. They will build a little ramp like that. But what we want to do is stop these guys. They're going to fall in there and get stuck. So this guy's going to build a bridge. And these guys are just going to keep busy building. There we go. And then no one has to get stuck here, because that's a pain to build out of. You can build out, I mean, that's how I did it when I first played the game, is I let them all fall in here and then I built my way out. But that's for amateurs. We've also got fast forward, which we didn't have in the original game. We can also pause and change skills. See, we've got 10 of each of these skills now. So we can pretty much ad-lib our way through this one, doing whatever we want. But there's not really a whole lot you can do on this stuff. You just got to dig through these, through platforms and then through the bricks. The blocks. Through the bricks and through the blocks. See, what I can do is dig down through this pillar. It doesn't do anything, but it's nothing I can do. Let's get everyone out the exit. Now this is the release rate, so when, see, that's at 99, now they come spilling out. And this guy, I'm going to cancel his digging by making him a basher, and then he'll bash sideways, and then when he runs out of things to do, he'll just carry on walking. They also can't dig through this steel here. Anything grey like this, they can't get through. Well, not anything grey. If it's grey and got rivets on it, you can't dig. Right, this is another very simple one. I'm going to start singing again. Now what I'm going to do is just get these two guys building, just to slow them up. Because otherwise, while this guy's building, these other guys are going to be walking up and falling down here, and then they'll be just roaming backwards and forwards, and then, you know, they're as good as doomed, really, in this shallow pit. You can get them all bashing up in a line, just stops them turning around. There we go, all ready for the exit. That's a funny looking tree. How does one grow a tree like that? I have no idea. By creating a video game and putting it in there, probably. Yippee, yippee. Downwardly mobile lemmings. Right, this one. It's another free-for-all. You do whatever you want. What I like to do is just... See, these little... We didn't get these in the original game. These little damage masks here, they show which part of the scenery the lemming will remove at any given time, see? That makes things super easy. Now we can speed them up. Look because we're pretty much done. I'm just going to do the same on this side. Oh, don't start singing. I get bad habits. Die hard. Right. Now we could maybe use a blocker to turn them around. The thing with blockers is, once you turn them into a blocker, they're pretty much useless from that point on. You can't. The only way to... Let me just show you something. If I get a guy digging, if you remove... Ah, shucks, he's gone the wrong way. That doesn't matter. Turn him around for builder. If you remove the ground from under their feet, they turn back into a walker again. Which, later on in the game, you need to do that to solve the levels. I solved the puzzle. Right, this one, classic level. This one. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm gonna send a bunch over. Now what I'm going to do, oops, sorry, turn these guys around, let them digging, and then blow his scrawny ass up, and we're home free. These arrows, obviously, you can only dig that way. There he goes, he's finished his job. Right, this guy dug the tunnel, so I'm going to let him live. We're going to wait for him. We're going to watch him walk across these steel blocks. It's going to be fun. I stormed that level. A block from home, right. Right, the trick with this one, dig through the mountain. We need a blocker to stop these guys, otherwise they'll just fall off. They don't enjoy that, by the sounds of it. I don't know what's down there. Politics, probably. Guys out. Normally there'd be a lot more lemmings, but because these are easy levels, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like to send a few climbers over just to speed things up, and then we'll get this guy digging tunnel, mining, and then you can switch to bashing. You can mix up different tunnel styles. Get creative. Come on, guys. Let's... Oh. Let's get creative. Let's go to the moon. Up they go. It's nice to just watch them mill around, I think. Never going to beat PewDiePie's numbers at this rate. Always singing. Too much singing, not enough racial epithets. Oops. Splat. Now one thing we can do in this version is rewind time. There we go. And it's like that never happened. Normally, if you make a mistake, you'd have to start the whole level over, or try and salvage it from whatever other lemmings you've got on the level. Which in a way I think was kind of more fun than what we have now, because oh hang on, let's get these guys going to the exit now. You know, you can be a perfectionist with all these. You can rewind and, you know, save states and all that. I don't know. It just takes some of the mayhem out of it. That is an annoying sound. It's alright when one of them goes in and it's yippee, but when like loads of them go. Right, last time I played this I went this way, so I'm going to go the other way, because there's 2 exits on this level with 2 ways to get to them. Or 1 way to get to each, you know. Is that... Yeah, see, this is a game of pixels. It's a good job that you can actually zoom in. It's a good... and out. It's a good job the pixels are visible, because this really is a game of pixels. It's all about making a path with the pixels. You need to use... It's hard to explain, but they getting harassed by a fruit fly, one of the last remaining stragglers. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right now I'm gonna do... See, this little mask thing shows you like where the bridge will go. We didn't have that in the original game back in 1992, I think it was. The Amiga wasn't powerful enough for that kind of stuff. It was very bare bones. It's almost like a toy. It's almost like a stress toy. It's like an ant farm. You can sort of... you can just play around with them, build stuff. Or you can watch them die. That's an option. There's some nasty traps later on in the game. Thank you. You're obsolete now because everyone's turned around, and then we can just fast forward them. Okay. The darkness of the royal family. If only we knew. Sexy bum. You've got a very, very sexy bum. You know what I like to do on this one? Is come in. Normally people would dig through here into this little antechamber, over this pit, over that, up to here. I mean, you could go round. There's lots. That's what I like about this game. As long as you get the lemmings to the exit, it doesn't matter how you do it, then you're home free. It's all about finding solutions. Sometimes more than one. Sometimes not even one. God, my dude is... See, this is the problem with lemmings. That didn't happen. They fall down the tiniest crack, and what I need to do is stop. The basher is bashing. Now I've got to... there we go. That's sealed up now. Carry on. It says 1 pixel holding them up. Just 1 little pixel, that's all you need. Right. I'm going to let one guy go down. Make sure he doesn't splat. No, he's okay. Because I want to show off this trap. Well, now I feel empty inside. I hope you enjoyed that. Off they go. Oops. I think I pressed the wrong button. I'm just gonna... You also get a replay, so if you screw the level up but you did most of it right, you can just take over. You can take over from where you left, from where you messed up. Right, beast of a level. This is styled after one of Psygnosis's other games. Platform adventure game. Rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Amazing graphics. Oh shit, wrong skill. We want to get our builders on. Now there's a... This music is so good. It's digging the game. Cutting down these trees. Funny how the trees don't fall over. Oh my god, it's so unrealistic. Or maybe it's a cross-sectional view. Have you ever considered that? These people, honestly. Right, now I want to stop them getting backed up down. No, I don't. Nothing bad will happen. I'm going to send a climber up. I don't have to do this. It just makes things a bit less monotonous. Multitasking. He's digging the hole. Oh, shit. But these guys have got quite a bit of building to do. This is how we do it. Right, release rate up. Everybody out. Those 3 ticks, you hear? Those are the one he's putting down his last 3 tiles. That means he's just about to give up building. 12, I think it's 12 tiles he puts down. There we go, got a clean shot to the exit. This guy's no longer needed. And furthermore, we cannot save him. Well, I could actually. I'll be honest. You live and lem. I repeat, you live and lem. So who thinks of these titles? See, it's pretty much just a sort of, almost like an adventure. You're just following these dudes along. It's not really a puzzle game at the moment. But when they start restricting your abilities, giving you all sorts of traps to overcome. Here, speaking of traps, here's one. That's a bear trap. It kills them. What did you think it would do? Here, it kills them. I'm just gonna... we can lose 20, we've got 50 lemmings, we need to save 30. So, just to show how it works... That's it. I'm a clip. So we lost a few there. I could have made a blocker, but then they would have all been walking back and, you know, what can you do? Right, and then sometimes it's just nice to just like watch them. I just like watching them do their thing. Lemming toast. Wow, this song's really quiet. I know this one. This wasn't in the original game, but it's from one of the ports. But what you're supposed to do is, see, he'll fall off of this and die. But if we mine here, in real time, no, speed up. No fast forward on the Amiga. No, none of these quality of life improvements. It was just a real-time strategy game. I think it was the first real-time strategy game, actually, Lemmings. Back then we used to call them games with indirect control methods, because you're not controlling a character, you're not like running and jumping with a joystick, you're telling these little doodles what to do. And I think that was part of the appeal of the game, was that they're kind of replaceable. They're just interchangeable, they're lemmings. Yeah, don't be a lemming. Right, he's free. He's done. Saved him. Like this one. This also wasn't in the original game. There's a weird trick you can do here. See how they conform? They conform to the floor. They follow it perfectly. What I want to do is dig through here. And we want a bridge here. Now, I want to stop these guys. These guys will just... They won't wait. They'll just fall. And that's no good, because we have to save most of them. So I'm just going to right click on there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make more builders, because I've got 16 of them. 15, 14. Don't need them all. There we go. Let's zoom out a bit. The level's just a little bit too big to... Right, now the thing here is a trick. Dig, oh shit. Dig just a little bit and then cancel the dig, and because of the way the collision detection, they can climb... See, I'm pointing with my finger. See these steps, they shuffle up them. Now, when they come in up here, they do the same thing, even though, I mean, that looks blocked off to me, but they climb up through it. That's just how the lemmings do. So, oops, wrong skill. What I'm going to do, we can... There we go, all done. They just pop up. See, it's like another step. They just... You know how it is with platform games. They can go up through the platforms, but they can't go down. It's just one of those things. Apart from those fancy console platforms where you can hold down and fire to jump down. Right, patience. Right, first thing you need to do, get this guy a blocker. If you make them a blocker when they're in midair, they'll start working as soon as they hit the ground. I'm going to dig through here, obviously. Now, what we're going to do is dig out of this little pit. They're all going to spill into this little pit. And I'm going to... See, we didn't have any of this frame skipping back in the day. It was real time. You just had to babysit them. And really, a lot of it was down to luck, especially when they all cluster together like this. I mean, look at this mess. What is this? That's a rabble. See, they're still stuck. Now, what you can do is keep building to the right. And see, what he's done is he's just added a bit more height onto the slope, the ramp there. Like this guy. Another thing you can do is nuke them all. Just because it's funny. It was in 1992. That was fucking hilarious. Just getting them all in a little space and then blowing them all up. Oh my god. That's like every 15-year-old's dream. Right, he's going to blow a hole in the wall there with the climbing skill, and then send another climber up. I'm going to block this off. They'll fall down that hole otherwise. Now we need to dig up to this landing. Now you start to internalize the angles, but you want to go from about here, where under this arrow. Now this guy who's just reached the top, he's just going to bash, and then bash again. Now it's just a slow build to the top. Let's have a look at our splat height. See, they can fall. That's about a good, just under half of the screen. They're quite sturdy, but 1 pixel more and they will just go to pieces. They just, unless they're a floater, of course. So how are we doing for splat? See, once the bridge is this tall, I'm going to have to stop them falling off. There's quite a few different ways to do that. My favourite way is just to do that. Because now they can't wander up here while the bridge is under construction. Don't hum. I said don't hum. Here we go, right. 2 more bridges, and then we'll patch this over, and they've got a clean shot to the exit. This music is so chipmunky, squirrely. Right, there we go. Look at that, perfect. Off they go. That up. Now the level doesn't end until all the lemmings have either left the level or died. So you have to do it, because what else can you do? They're blockers, and they've ceased to become they've become obsolete. So you know. It's just a heartless power trip, this game, really. That's probably why it's sold so well. It's also a very good puzzle game. I mean, there hasn't been anything like it since, to tell you the truth. Right, now we've got these guys blocked. Here's the exit. We're going to go round. There is a way to go down here, and then build up, and then have them all, you can save them all that way. But just for now, I'm just going to do it nice and simple. We're going to cut a little notch into here to turn them around. If I was feeling mean, I could just use a blocker, but sometimes it's nice to try and save as many of them as you can, just for bragging rights. So you're going to patch that up? Yes. Okay, right. He's going to have a little stroll. Send the guys forward now, I think. Here they come. In little triple groups. Triple stipple. I'm going to do the same trick here. Missed. Make a little notch. Or use a blocker, but then you waste a lemming, and then you have to get another lemming to come in and pick up where the blocker left off. That's just no fun, is it? Right now, one more bridge, and we're done. Can't be bothered to wait for these guys. Got enough. There we go. I like the little Roadrunner style rock on a plinth. I like this acid. It's looking very vigorous. Vigorous chemicals. Pillar talking. Right, this one. This is how this is from the PlayStation version of Lemmings, which I never played. But what I like to do is just, because they're going to the right, I like to trim these corners off, and then it makes a nice little slope for them to walk back up. Now we're going to have to send it, oh no, oh that's okay. Sometimes they can fall through. These little, you can zoom right in, thankfully. Sometimes, if there's a checkerboard pattern with two pixels one here, one here, and they're coming in from this way, they will just go through the diagonal and fall, which can lead to nasty accidents. Oh dear. Speaking of the devil. Now you need to block while this building project is underway. See, we've got 10 lemmings, we've got to save 8. Which means 2 of them are replaceable. Not replaceable, yeah, replaceable. What's the word? Just expendable. They are expendable. Lemmings. So I'm going to dig down because that's doom. Alright, so we're going to dig down. I'm really going to mine. Just to give them a bit of a softer landing. And then it's just a case of building across these jagged pits. Jaggedy bits. So we can kill 2. But I think I only need to waste 1 on this level. If I get this, there we go, nice and flush with the job well done. I can blow this guy up. See, because I put him on this thick plinth here, it didn't completely destroy the platform. If I'd have put him here, he would have just blown a hole in it, all fallen. So I do. Right. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Oh, just in time. Oh, so nice. It's so satisfying to watch that when they just do it just in time. Chippy, chippy, chippy. What next? Rainbow Island. Parasol stars. Parasol stars. Right, this one is kind of like a maze. So we've got to get through these arches. I think this is the first time we meet the Shredder, which just... get a load of that. This is what failure looks like in Lemmings. Wailing and gnashing of teeth. It's just to show off what happens when you lose. Rock bottom. We saved 0 of them. 0%. 0 factorial. 0 times 0. Blow it in, you horrible lot. Let's try that again. Okay, now, what I like to do on this one is, first of all, I'm going to get into here with a miner. That gets them all trapped. This guy's going to turn around, so I'm going to make him a miner as well, so that he doesn't, basically. Now we want to go through here. This is the route. Through here, and then down into this bit, and then through here, and then home free. I mean, there are... You could build over this thing, and then build over this thing, but this is just how I like to do it. Now we're going to dig down in this lip, this little cleft. But we want to watch our splat height, because if I just dig straight down, they could splatter. So what I'm going to do now, once we're out of danger of them spilling into this room here, the shredder in it, is mine. What that does, that just creates a little ledge for them. Now we just need 2 bashers and we're home free. Job well done. We saved everyone, I think. Right, let's just turn this guy around. This is another trick. When they're building, if they build into a structure and it interrupts them, they will turn around and face the other way. That is very useful later on. I mean, I don't know if that was intentional or if it was an emergent property of the way they programmed it, but it works out pretty well. Puzzles and whatnot. Winning! I got them all. What do you mean? It seemed no problem to me. I fucking aced it. Oh my god. Stop going for my... They go for the face. Why do they go for the face? Why did it have to be faces? Right, this is a really good level. Really good beginner level. Got 10 of everything. We got this peculiar crankshaft square wave structure to get through. So the way I like to do it is to send a bunch of... There's so many ways you can do this, but this is my way. Send 4 climbers over. I did it my way. Make them floaters so they don't die horribly. And then these guys can start mining down here. Oh, now this little lip thing should turn them around. Yeah. Now these two, they're going to go ahead and work on these tunnels here. These two. And then the third lemming, this one, he's going to dig. And by doing that, it turns this guy around. So he can make a nice clean ramp, tunnel ramp. Now what I'm going to do is put the release rate to 99, that's a common thing, you just right click on it. That just gets them out in a big line. Right, now these guys start... Oh, you only need 3 lemmings, not 2. Anyway, here we go, and then this guy does this thing, and we're done. You can, what a lot of people do is build up, they build up and then they bash through, but whatever floats your boat. Oh no, this guy. He's alright. He'll turn around. Nailed it! Anyway. He was a climber. That was his fault. Right. He's a climber, so I'm going to turn him around on this. Because he's going to climb up there. That's no fun for him, so we'll just turn him around by making him build into the wall. That cancels his climbing as well. It's just lots of little rules, little tricks you pick up along the way. Oh, look at that. That's just like someone's got a stamp and they've just gone... In fact, that's pretty much how you make levels. They're stamps. Each one of these objects is like a tile, and you can just stamp them down. Right. Careless... Is this the art gallery, or is this careless clicking cost lives? I can't remember. But what I'm going to do... Send one guy through. He's going to mine through these balls. Dig, bash through. He's gonna be the ball basher. He's our resident ball basher. Ah, fuck! He's gone the wrong way. Not to worry. There we go. I know they're milling left and right, but what I could do is make a little notch. Just one thing I like to do is just not have him turn around at the last minute. That's awkward. Okay, fair enough. I'll back up and start again. Wow, that is an awkward thing to bash through. There we go. Now we want to start building. Right from the edge of this chain link fence. I like this little... I like the perspective, you know, how it's sort of like a bridge, goes over it and then behind it, whatever. Oh, these guys are getting all caught up in here now, so I'm gonna... Oh, there you go, buddy. Don't fall in the freezing water. They're all getting caught up here now, which is good. That's what we want right now. He's gonna pop off. Pop off with his little thing. He can climb up there. It doesn't look like it, but he can just about climb up there. There we go. We're done. We're him free. Blow up the... Now I could blow him up like that. There's a less mean way, a more clever way to do this, and that is to bash under his feet again. And that removes his task, because he can't be a blocker. Pardon? Did I hit... Oh. Sorry, I could have sworn I assigned you. Never mind. So he's going to hit and turn. So I'm going to make him build again. And there we go, we're done. And I'm just going to look at this while they go to the exit, because that looks... I've paused it. It looks really cool. Another thing we have in this remake is blueprint mode, which shows you these colourful things are background, these checkered white and grey things, that's terrain that you can destroy. This black and grey is steel, and the purple are trigger areas. In this case it's water, so we don't want to go in there. Who's Kieran? This is a neat little level. See, now the trick with this one is we've got a little building project over here, but there's not enough time to complete the bridge. So what we like to do, well, what I do, hang on, let's rewind this a bit, is I make them build, make them dig, mine even. It's all digging and building, really. Just make them mine, and that stops them in their tracks. Just for long enough. I mean, I could make him build now. Actually, that's a point. Yeah, I could make him build, and then. But now you see this. We have enough builders to do that because that is 1 pixel short. So, that's not a valid solution. So we stick to my original plan of just get a nice long diagonal there to slow them up. Let's get the release rate up because this won't take long to build. Just gonna boink. There we go. Only other thing you have to watch out for with this is that, yeah, see that's short, but if that might take them over the exit. No, that should be okay. Let's have a good old-fashioned nuke. Serves you right. Yep, I did meet that level. I'm gonna let the replay. Right, what we want to do is start from back here, so we don't overshoot the exit. It's very Pet Shop Boys, this one. Reminds me of the Pet Shop Boys. It's music. Nice. Nice little block there. I used to be obsessed with this game when I was a teenager. Oh my god. I used to dream about making my own levels for this. Catch more floaters. This is a fun one. Because look how high the exit is. That's just mean. And we need to save them all, so... No, we don't. We need to save all but one, so... Let's get saving. Best thing to do. Set it up to 99, just wail on the button, right? Send one guy up. The climber. Send another guy up. So I think this guy has to explode to get rid of that piece of structure. Now we need to bash through this crap. Look at him go, hands of steel. Are those like special digging gloves he's got? Because his fists look kind of buff. Just checking the time, not due for a coffee yet. Now we've got to build out here. And then all that's left to do is mine through here and then make these guys climbers. Right, you can get to climbing now. We've got just enough for everyone. This has a level editor, so that's why I never go out. That and the music and the COVID. Especially the COVID. There we go, all done. We saved everyone we needed to, apart from the bomber. Now this is a bit of a meanie. One, because what we want to do, I'm just gonna feel for it, yeah, this is bad news right here. I don't think we've seen them drown yet, have we? Let's watch them drown. Very satisfying. Let's get them further out. 2, 1. That's not how you do this one. Just saying. What you have to do is get the second guy. He's going to chop this little wooden foot bridge thing. What do they call those? You know, the little slopes with the wooden bits on them, like a ladder. Whatever. Right. He's done patching that up. Now he's got to patch this up. Now you can... You've got to get this... Yeah, there we go. That should... Ah, balance. Just turn around. Oh well. Let's use that thing. I mean, I need to turn him around because if he goes back down here... Oh no, that should be okay now actually. No, we're done. That's good. I'm overthinking it. Turn the release rate up, get those last two guys out, and now we just hack our way through. I like this dirt texture under the bricks. Looks good. And this. Oh, just in time. And they're all saved. Dip, 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 dip. Turn around, young lemmings. This is silly, this one. It really is. You just make a hole. Yeah, see, it's because it's steeper on this side than this side. They turn around these two. I'm just going to blow them up because it makes a little butt. There we go. And all of this is just for show. It's fun to look at. Oh, what a noise that is. Right, Gentle 31. This is cool. Look at this. Like a little doodah. Is he chained up or is he pulling this thing? Who knows? Who cares? Right, down. You've got to go down and under and round. You can't go through here. Although, let me just try something. I reckon I could bomb through there. I've got 5 spare lemmings. There we go. And then you can be the blocker. Turn the release rate up, get them all pouring out. Now we just build over. I mean, normally what I would do is send one lemming down, make him build all the way up this zigzaggy platform thing, and then bash from right to left through here. But because they've given us bombers, you can bomb through this. Because bombers aren't directional. They just bomb. It made sense in my head, okay? I'm trying to explain this as best as I can. Please stop with the puns. They're not impressing anyone. Right, there we go. All done. Oh, this is an awesome level. This is really cool. There's 2 exits, and you need them both. It's weird that this side has like a big empty space, and this side doesn't. Right. The first thing I'm going to do. See, we've got 20 lemmings, and we've got 10 climbers and 10 floaters. Now this. Oh, and we have the bridge builders as well to get over these little machicolations. So the first thing I'm going to do is let him turn around, and then I'm going to make this guy a climber, and I'm not going to make this guy a floater until just before he hits, and that, because it's a video game, that works. Now, while this guy's working on building across these little crenellations, we can send these guys over these more crenellations, and that buys us time enough to get this guy to finish his building tasks. So just keep got 4 left. 3, 2, 1. Right. Oh, hang on. This is 1. There we go. 1. Right. Now, we've got a few more builders here than we need. I only need 1 more bridge. I've got 7 more. And the reason for that... Ow. Oh, sorry. My bad. The reason for that is because we need to slow these guys down. Quite possibly. Or do we? Yeah, this guy, he's going to get stuck. So if I just make him a builder, it doesn't do much in terms of building, but it stops him walking off the end. There we go, let me just... They're all climbers now, and these guys go off to their exit over the acid, and these guys go off to their exit right on the edge. And there we go, that's the end of the first set of levels. So